welcome to Afternoon Express. I'm Balisa Dembe, and today we're toughening up and standing up for ourselves. Later, martial arts fitness instructor Riaz Ismail gives us a kickboxing demo that can be used to help in life-threatening situations. We'll be testing out what triggers our tooth sensitivity, and SA TikTok dancing superstar Kelly Kicks calls into the loft to give us virtual tips on overcoming bullying. Now, we've asked you on social media, would you rather be beautiful or handsome but stupid, or would you rather be a genius but ugly? Let us know. Use that hashtag Afternoon Express. Hey in the kitchen.
Wow, Palisa, what a challenge. Hi, South Africa. It is your chef again, Bidumelo Chumi Mukhwa in the Afternoon Express kitchen. And as usual, I'm not rolling alone. I've got the one and only foodie, Mr. Litemba Mkoka. How are you doing?
Hey, thank you for having me again. I'm good.
You are good?
Yeah, when it's food, I'm always happy.
I'm glad you could join us again in the kitchen. And today we are making a cool Mediterranean chickpea and roast paper salad. And if you want the recipe details, do go on to afternoonexpress.co.za. But for now, let's catch up with our TikTok sensation.
Bullying has become a rampant and widespread epidemic with catastrophic effects on its victims, in which cases even leads to suicide. Did you know that there are 6 forms of bullying? Cyberbullying has become the most recent form, with sad statistics topping the charts. In this week's Big Soleil hashtag Your Shine Your Way edition, we're joined by content creator, model, actress, and most famously known dancer and TikTok star Kelly Kicks, who will be chatting to us about her first-hand experience with cyberbullying and how she maintains her shine despite it. Kelly, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be back.
Now, Kelly, you've taken part in a number of international movies where you were a dancer in Honey 3, Bring It On Worldwide, and this has become a massive accomplishment, I can only imagine. But when did you first realize firsthand your passion for the performing arts?
I've always loved performing arts. I've always been dancing, always been acting the fool in my own space. But I've always just loved creating content, creating something that hasn't been done before, and just being very out there and artsy. So my love for the film industry actually started when I was in university, and I got my first-hand taste and experience of the acting world and the dancing world in front of the camera.
But Kelly, you've also been present on various digital platforms for years. You first started on YouTube back in 2011, and then you moved to Musical.ly in 2015, which has now become TikTok. So talk to us about a day in the life of Kelly and what stood out for you the most.
So the day in the life of Kelly has changed quite a lot since I've started. Usually it would just be me making content, posting it, just having fun. Right now it's become a bit bigger than what I've ever expected. So what happens now is I have to plan my day by day, depending on what I have due for the day or deadlines or any content that I want to make. So every day is completely different. But I am waking up much earlier in the morning, as if I'm waking up for set at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, just to plan and do research and then just shoot, and whatever's planned for that day, I try to get it done within that certain time frame so that I can actually deliver on time as well. Other than that, I try to take Sundays off as a little bit of me time. It depends if there is time to take a break.
Well, girl, you deserve it, because with close to 700,000 followers and almost 18 million likes, you're an absolute sensation. But it hasn't always been easy. You've experienced cyberbullying throughout the years. So please, may you tell us about that and how you've managed to shine through it?
So cyberbullying has actually, it's almost reminded me of the days when I used to be bullied at school. And the funny thing is, at school, I used to get bullied because of the fact that I danced. Cyberbullying, again, I don't know if it's exactly the same thing, but I know it has to do with the fact that whenever I'm elevating or whenever I'm growing in my field, I do get cyberbullied quite a lot with regards to the color that I am, the type of dance styles that I do, do I match the style with my look and my feel? I get a lot of cyberbullying on just growing in general. And I've noticed that a lot of that comes or stems from jealousy as well. And so I've just learned how to deal with it by either just dealing with it myself personally, and then also just ignoring it on social media, because most of the time cyberbullies only are bullying you because they want the attention. They basically want your followers or people that's following you to actually take note of them instead of you.
Absolutely. So then on this note, what advice do you have for aspiring TikTok dance stars, performers out there?
I would say be yourself, be authentically yourself, and just enjoy what you're doing. Always take good criticism, but if you know that it's coming a bit toxic, just ignore it completely.
Yeah. With all this said, Kelly, how then can we step into a more positive light when it comes to social media, truly changing that narrative?
So what I love doing is I take a day out for myself. I put myself first, and that's one thing that we forget to do because you're so used to trying to please others or trying to make other people feel happy that you kind of forget about yourself. So things like words will hurt you. I mean, every content creator reads every single comment, I'm 100% sure. So if anybody says anything, it will be quite detrimental to your mental health if you're going to take it like every single one of them just if that's all you're getting in from what you're seeing, it's going to affect you somehow. So always take time for yourself. I usually just take a day out. I go out with friends. I watch a good movie. I just reanalyze what I'm doing, why am I doing it, and is this making me happy? Because if it's not making me happy, then there needs to be some sort of break so that I can kind of refocus where I was before all the negativity and the words were coming and affecting me. So that's what I do. Take time out for myself, take time out to just pray and meditate and just focus on what I need to focus on and just love myself, because the only way you can love others is by loving yourself. So put yourself first.
Oh, so well said. Kelly, thank you so much for joining us. You always just bring so much hope and life onto Afternoon Express. We really appreciate it. And all the best with your future content creation. Goodbye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Now that is some really sound advice. I think that the most important thing to remember is to always speak up. Even if you choose to confide in one person, speak up. You are bold, you are beautiful, so let your uniqueness shine through. Your shine, your way, with Big Soleil.
You know, the one thing I've realized about cyberbullies is that they basically like batting isulu inja engenamazinyo. You know, it's an all bark and no bite. That's what most people like to do with cyberbullying, basically.
And it's just you'll find that there's a lot that they need to account for in their own lives, you know, but they just find comfort in making other people's lives horrible.
I get that.
You know,
I get that. Palisa, I mean, most of the time, I mean, you've been a victim of it before, but somehow you just seem to brush it off. How?
Well, it is definitely not the case at all, South Africa. I know a lot of times they say you can't let a bully know they won. So you have to act like you shrug it off and you're strong. You know, as my mom would like to say, water off a duck's back. But it is far from the truth. I think I can remember every nasty thing a person has ever said to me online, and you tend to forget the good, right?
Oh, man, yes. That's so true. Because sometimes the negative outweighs the positive, not because it actually does, but because of the impact it actually does have.
Because it trends just like that, you know, more than the good stuff.
Yeah.
It just spreads quickly.
Like wildfire.
Yeah,
it's quite interesting. So much so, South Africa. And, you know, me and my producer always have words about this, about checking our social media. I love it so much. But I'm always like, everyone hold hands with me. 1, 2, 3. Let's dive into our comments. Because you never know what you can get. But I love the fact that we've got such supportive South Africans watching the show every single day. And speaking of which, if we just head over to social media, we have been asking at the top of the show, what would you rather be? A genius and ugly? Or would you rather be beautiful, handsome on the outside, but a little bit doff on the inside? So we've got Dineo here who says, this is a hard answer. I think I'd rather be a genius and ugly. We also have T-Man here agreeing, saying genius and ugly. I'm handsome on the inside. I love that. We also have Makabongwe who says, I would rather be a genius but ugly. But we also have someone here, okay, who is switching it up, saying that he'd rather be handsome but stupid because stupidity helps most of the time. Hashtag Afternoon Express. I mean, okay, how does stupidity help?
I fail to see how it would help.
I'm a little confused as well.
You know what I think? I agree with all of the other viewers, but I'm also going to be tracking the conversation throughout the show. But personally, I would rather be a genius and ugly, because when I'm a genius, I can make all the money in the world and make all the cosmetic changes I want to make. But speaking about cosmetic changes and dealing with what you're born with, nothing can ruin the enjoyment of a delicious meal or a beverage more than tooth sensitivity. So coming up, Chef Dumi and I conduct a chill test that helps people determine whether or not they live with this. Before the 30 seconds is up, because I have... Oh, thanks. Be like... Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, have you ever experienced a sharp twinge of pain in your teeth when you eat something hot, cold, sweet, or sour? Well, this could be a symptom of tooth sensitivity, and it can range in severity from mild uncomfortable to almost unbearable. Now, we want to know, South Africa, are your teeth sensitive? Well, get ready to find out as today, Chef Tumi and I take on the Sensodyne Chill Test, a test designed to help people identify whether their teeth are affected by sensitivity. Now, you know us, we are always down for a challenge. So we have our 2 cups of hot coffee and we are ready. Now, for South Africans who don't know, Dumi, about the Sensodyne Chill Test, it is so easy basically to break down. All you have to do, that the Chill Test allows you to find out if you have sensitive teeth by drinking a cold beverage or a hot beverage or something sweet like a sweet dessert for less than 30 seconds. So essentially, Dumi, if you can have this piping hot tea in your mouth for 30 seconds, then you probably do not have tooth sensitivity. But if you cannot stand the pain and you have to gulp it down, then you probably have sensitive teeth. Now, going into this challenge, I already know where I stand because I'm not gonna lie, I definitely started my day with some Sensodyne because I have been struggling with sensitive teeth almost my whole life. But I'm always down to try something here with South Africa. So you ready, girl?
I'm ready, girl.
Let's go. Let's cue the music. We've got a 30-second timer that's going to count us down, and Essentially, Dumi, let's see who can make it to the very last second and go. I can't. Wow! I have goosebumps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, Dumza. I don't know whether I should say well done or not.
That wasn't even a competition, guys. It honestly, like, I'm actually vouching for Sensodyne because I used to use a completely different toothpaste before, and then Sensodyne came into my life, and I can say, I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
I can say that it actually has worked for me.
Well, to be honest, Dumi is the one who put me onto Sensodyne because, guys, you know, your condition can be relieved by using Sensodyne to help lead a sensitive-free life. And that's essentially now what I've started to do. So I know I was gulping my coffee down within 10 seconds, I think, because that sharp pain is definitely something I experienced, almost unbearable. But what I like about the sensitive range, the Sensodyne Health Multi-Care range, it has fennel and eucalyptus extracts, and this combines the goodness of nature but also the precision of science so that you can enjoy that cold or hot drink whenever you want. Now, girl, I'm about to level up on all the facts.
Okay.
Yeah, you ready for me?
I'm ready.
And this is why this is my new best friend. I mean, Sensodyne Herbal Multi-Care provides sensitive relief with natural herbal extracts, and that's what I'm all about. So here's to ukunyamezela, essentially, and enjoying our cold or hot drinks just that much more. Now, you can also do the Sensodyne chill test at home to find out if you have sensitive teeth, and visit their website to find out how Sensodyne toothpaste can relieve and prevent the pain of sensitive teeth and help you enjoy your favorite food again. Remember to also reply to the Sensodyne competition post on our Facebook or Twitter page with one thing that always triggers your teeth sensitivity. For me, Dumi, it has to be the cold.
For me, it used to be sweets, because you know I have a sweet tooth. But now, I mean, that's why the sweet tooth is still there, because I mean...
Actually, 100%. For me, it's the cold and the sweet. It probably is exactly the same. So just let us know what triggers yours. And you can stand a chance to win a Sensodyne voucher worth 1,000 Rand each, honey. Remember to include that hashtag Sensodyne Chill Test. What are you waiting for? T's and C's can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. And Dumi, in case all of the South Africans want to know when this competition runs until, it runs until the 16th of October, so that does not give you enough time. Hurry up and get entering. Cheers, girl.
Cheers, babes.
New Sensodyne Herbal Multi-Care. Sensitivity relief with natural herbal extracts.
Now I'm kind of feeling like Oprah. I just want to give a whole lot of stuff away.
Go ahead, girl.
Do you want to gift?
Do it. Give
South
it.
Africa, do you want to gift? Do you want to win big with Afternoon Express? Well, we've got so many more giveaways on the show coming your way.
Express yourself.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now celebrate South African classics with Clover Classic. Stand a chance of winning classic prizes by voting for your classic music, food, hairstyle, and so much more.
Multi hairstyle, I can already remember there was a classic hairstyle called Rebecca Malupe or the Rihanna. So people need to actually get entering.
I will enter. Lalela girl, those hairstyles are iconic. So, and that's essentially what we're talking about. Classics that never go out of style. To enter now, Dumi, all you need to do is dial *120*2676# to vote in the weekly poll. Now, you could be winning amazing prizes such as Tefal frying pans and stewing pots instantly when you dial that number again, which is *120*2676# and vote for your South African classics. Trust me, you don't want to miss out.
Just in case they forgot, they didn't hear it, it's *120*2676#. That's the number.
And do you know why it's so important for everyone to do it? Because not only are we giving away so many prizes, listen closely, South Africa, you can also stand a chance of being called live on the show to participate in our That's Classic game on Afternoon Express, where one of you will be going home with a Tefal Jamie Oliver pot set. Now go on and vote right now. T's and C's apply and can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za.
Do you experience symptoms such as bloating, nausea, cramps, and eczema after consuming dairy? You could be lactose intolerant. Be free, lactose-free with the milk, mass, and dairy snack from Nolac.
Made with love by Clover.
Now, if you've been tuning into Afternoon Express over the past few weeks, you would have come to know that if you experience lactose intolerant symptoms such as nausea, bloating, diarrhea, and cramps, then you can be free, lactose-free with Clover Nolac. One lucky viewer who shared their lactose intolerant symptoms with us is Odette Mashishi, who now joins us on the line. Odette, welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you guys?
I'm so good, girl. How are you doing?
I'm so great.
Now, thank you so much, first and foremost, for entering this incredible competition because you are a finalist. But I need to find out from you before we go any further. Tell us more about which symptom you've been experiencing when you consume dairy and how it made you feel.
Oh, I would definitely say diarrhea. I couldn't do anything. I'll be having an angry stomach each and every day until I was introduced to lactose-free. Thanks to Clover.
Thanks to Clover indeed, girl. Now, speaking about Clover, they've got a big range of Clover Nolac. So I want to find out from you, which product do you want to try the most?
Oh, I would definitely like to try Amasi. I would like to try so I can't wait to taste it.
I know that's one of my favorites too, Odette. I mean, I grew up on Amasi, so I can't wait to find out more from you. Now listen, today, Odette, we declare you free, lactose-free of your symptoms thanks to Clover Nolac. Not only are you a lucky winner of a 500 Rand cash prize, but we also get the new range of Clover Nolac Yum Hamper. Now, how do you feel about that, girl?
I'm so excited. I can't wait to try each and every thing that has to do with lactose-free. I can't wait to thank you so much, Clover and Afternoon Express.
Yes, Odette, let's make this official, girl, because we are officially declaring you free from all of your symptoms. Let's pop this balloon. Absolutely, girl. I'm looking forward to sending you all these goodies. I'm so excited for you. Now, as we already know, that Clover has been treated with enzymes, lactose, to break down the lactose that makes it easier to digest. I'm very excited for you as well because Clover Nolac has added calcium and vitamins, which are nutrients that are known to be lacking in lactose-intolerant people. It's versatile lactose-free milk that can be used in any way as a regular milk replacement. Now, the Clover Nolac range just gets bigger. You can also enjoy Clover Nolac lactose-free mass and a dairy snack. Now, how excited are you? And also, what are you willing to make in the kitchen?
I would definitely like to try some scones using the Amasi. I'm definitely sure that they taste so good.
Yeah, girl, trust me, I'm cooking with all the above. Thank you so much for tuning in, girlfriend. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Now, just like that, Mzansi, you too can be like Odette and be free, lactose-free with Clover No Lac. Lactose-free mass, milk and dairy snack range. Now, you can also stand a chance of winning instant cash prize and a hamper by simply commenting on the Afternoon Express No Lac post and tell us which lactose symptom you are most challenged with. Now, we could be calling you next week live on the show to free you of your symptom and win an instant prize. T's and C's apply and can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za, so get entering.
Do you experience symptoms such as bloating, nausea, cramps, and eczema after consuming dairy? You could be lactose intolerant. Be free, lactose-free with the milk, mass, and dairy snack from No Lac.
Made with love by Clover.
Congratulations, Odette! It's so beautiful to see people don't have to worry and struggle anymore about lactose intolerance, thanks to Clover No Lac.
Absolutely, girl. I'm so pleased for her. And you know what? It's just that easy, South Africa. All of our competitions, all of our giveaways make it that much easier for you, not only to get a prize, but also just to live life better, live life freer, even symptoms like diarrhea, right?
Actually, I've got a challenge to Odette. Now that you've got an option to cook with milk products with No Lac, please hit me up on social media or on the Afternoon Express page and let me know what you would like me to cook with our Clover No Lac brands.
I love that. And on that note, girl, talking about social media, we've been asking you from the top of the show, what would you prefer? First of all, I don't know how I feel about this poll.
I also do not know, but I do know one thing. You made a very valid mention about if I've got the intelligence, right? I don't need
the looks.
Yeah, so that means, Uguti, I will do exactly like you. I can be a nice little chochonyana, you know, but then I can go with my intelligence, make that money, go fix whatever I
and
think
look cute.
and still look cute.
You
So
know
there's
what? You know what? There's a saying, South Africa, and it kuthiwa imali iyagezana. With money, you end up looking cute, honey. Have you ever seen some of those celebrities, the before and afters? Before they made it, after they made it? That gives you my answer. But let's head over to social media. Everyone used that hashtag Afternoon Express, which I love. And Vanessa had to say, genius but ugly, hashtag Afternoon Express. Anele agrees, Uti definitely genius and ugly. We also have Ri, I'll just call you Ri girl, who says genius but ugly. We also have Violet, who agrees, genius but ugly. We've got Tejo Fatso, who also says genius but ugly. I think we've just got a whole lot of people agreeing with us. It's a unanimous vote. Wonke umuntu uthi genius but ugly. Well, let's keep the conversation going. Maybe someone can show us the other side of the spectrum.
But also beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So
Absolutely.
if you might think I'm ugly, but on the other hand, there's some people, like you said, imali bakezile, and right now they are the hottest things in sliced bread. So.
But I would like to say none of God's children are ugly. So South Africa, I want to hear from you. Nibahle in my eyes. And that is on that. Now, knowing even just a few self-defense or martial arts maneuvers can literally mean the difference between life or death. Coming up, we learn some useful moves from kickboxing and fitness instructor Riaz. Who is still celebrating their 80th birthday, and as part of the festivities, they're giving you a chance to win your share of 1 million rand in prizes.
Grocery hampers and vouchers are up for grabs daily, while stylish Le Creuset pot sets can be yours weekly.
And the grand prize, a stunning kitchen makeover. To enter, buy any 2 Coup products, dial *120 *1987 hash and follow the prompts.
And remember to keep your till slip as proof to qualify for your awesome prize.
Competition ends on the 13th of November 2020. Terms and conditions apply. Coup, it's the best you can do. Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, due to recent increasing stats in kidnappings, hijackings, and human and child trafficking, we've decided to invite kickboxing and personal trainer Riaz Ismail onto the show, together with his two other members of their Future Fit Gym, who'll be demonstrating some quick and easy kickboxing moves we can all do in the middle of a situation. Now, Riaz and friends, welcome to the loft.
Thank you for having us.
I think that this is something so crucial. I mean, we experience such a spike in domestic violence cases and just general violence across our country during lockdown. And of course, we were advocates for it in Women's Month. So I think now is the time more than ever just to educate South Africans and all the women and children at home as to basic, easy steps that they can try. They can try at home. And that could be the difference between life and death.
Yes.
Now, when you started on your fitness journey,
yes.
How did it begin to where you are today?
So it's been a long journey for the three of us. I mean, we've all trained more or less the same amount of time. I obviously started from sport and I just got involved, and then it just went a snowball effect from there. So I wanted to actually learn all forms of fighting.
Yeah.
So today we have prepared a few variations to demonstrate proper self-defense in a situation. It's very basic. Obviously we can't take, for us that's been training for years, and do the same for others. So we're obviously just doing very basic moves just to help you in the situation.
And ease us into it.
Yes.
I mean, I'm always ready, Riaz.
So
but because, you know, we have to take it step by step. I'm not going to unleash all my inner, hidden tiger, hidden dragon. I'm not going to release all those moves. But South Africa, I have to encourage you right now. If you do have an opportunity at home, please do move over your furniture. Create some space, whether it's in your dining room, somewhere where you can see your television screen, and maybe try out some of these moves just to get familiar with the movement, so that if they do find themselves in a compromising situation, they know what to do. So can you just talk us through the first kind of routine or step or self-defense move?
Sure. So basically, first I want to start off by saying, in a situation like this, don't be a hero.
Oh.
Don't be a hero. Run, scream, jump, get help. Because in a situation, you don't know if there's weapons involved or how strong the person is. But if you have to, if you really, really have to. So there are a few moves that we have prepared that we can show South Africa, and then we'll go through it now. So the first one that we've got prepared is, obviously we mixed kickboxing, Muay Thai and boxing. We mixed it all into one, so it's MMA.
Yeah, Riaz, if you can just open up. Yes, absolutely.
Sorry. Okay, so firstly, Qasim and Ibi will demonstrate. So Ibi will throw a punch and Qasim will deflect the punch, coming with the elbow to the face, boom, and then a knee to the groin, boom.
Okay.
So we'll do that again. So Ibi will throw a punch, Qasim will deflect the punch, come with the knee to the face, boom, and knee to the groin, knee to the groin, boom.
So when he first started by removing the punch and he hit the face before he hit the groin, why specifically that rhythm? Why not just go for the groin?
Yeah, because the punch is coming. So once the punch comes, you have to deflect the punch. So I know using your forearm or any way to deflect the punch coming, because the punch is coming. So all you do is you deflect the punch, and in the same movement you're doing boom and boom.
And what I love about this movement, it allows a counter to be possible. Because if you pull with all that person's power of the punch, that when you pull it over, you might as well lean over and hit them in the face. So let's see that one more time, just super slow for South Africans to try. These are basic movements. Again, not trying to be a hero. This is in life-altering situations. Let's see it, gents.
So we go, it deflects the punch, Qasim goes for the elbow, and then the knee to the groin, boom.
Wow.
So that's the first one.
Okay, fantastic. I see also quite a lot of times when it comes to martial arts and self-defense is people always focus on the groin area, especially in men. Now, this is something that is important, and I think South Africa should note exactly why.
Yes, because it hurts.
That's simple.
Because it hurts.
It hurts. So that's like one of the most sensitive points in a man's body, and that is essentially how to ground him, how to get him down closer to the ground. Okay.
It gives the body a shock. So
let's see more.
So the second one we've got is basically, so Ibi comes for attack, Qasim will grip him, boom, right? So they're in a clinch. So now obviously once you've been in the clinch, so you're struggling. So first thing you think, knee to the groin again, boom. So it goes knee to the groin.
Wow.
Repeated times until the attacker screams.
Gives up.
Yeah.
Wow. So that one is a little bit more basic, less movement.
Yeah.
It has to do with being in the moment.
Yes.
So as your attacker's coming to you, you grab a hold of them and just boom, boom, boom to the groin, knee to the groin continuously.
Yes.
All right.
So then the third one that we demonstrate is also the same attack. So it's the same as the first one.
Okay.
So we'll go with the elbow to the face. Gosh, we'll go elbow to the face, boom. If he goes down, so once you hit the elbow to the face, you're obviously going to fall or you're going to get hurt. You're in shock. Boom, kick to the face, boom, kick to the groin, whichever way is possible, whichever way is closest for you. Okay, so that's the 3. And then we've got another one, which is very dangerous. In professional arts, in kickboxing and boxing and Muay Thai is not allowed. This can hurt. Okay. So it's a kick, we call it a teep. It's a front kick, boom. So we go with a front kick, but with the heel to the knee. So the attacker comes running, boom.
Wow.
Yeah. So
yeah, that could really displace someone's a kneecap.
So we'll do it again. So Ibi will come running, and Kasim is waiting, boom, and he attacks. So that essentially could break a leg and it could hurt anyone. Remember that, man?
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, well, just before we run through the entire all 4 steps and all 4 demos, I just want us to pay attention here. I know when I was in South Korea, you know, just training, doing Taekwondo, just naturally as people do.
Okay.
And they were saying that it's all about distance.
Yes.
You know, that's the one way you can get, when you're thinking of martial arts and fighting techniques, the distance is what is important. Yes. The further away you are from your attacker, or the closer can be the difference here between life or death. So I also see here that you are taking advantage of being close to your attacker.
Yes.
Now, this is traumatizing to even think of, let alone do.
Yes.
So again, South Africa, I have to say, take everything as it comes, but more than anything, don't be a hero. So can you just run us through from the top again, from the first movement all the way down to the 4th one, so South Africans can try it at home?
Yeah, there was still one more that we will do.
Oh, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Look, I'm all about the education here, and trust me, I've got the time to ensure that all of the young women and children and men out there are protected. So let's go for it.
So with the way South Africa is now, and a lot of attackers, they usually also come from behind. So we will demonstrate an attack from behind. It's very simple. Like, yet again, I'll say, don't be a hero. Don't be a hero. And these are very basic exercises for demonstrations, obviously, to help everyone. So Ibi has Kasim in a hold. So in this situation, obviously, we panic. We all panic. We can't say don't panic or don't do this. So I'm going to try to tell you, don't panic in this situation. So what Kasim has to do is he's going to tuck his chin in, boom. He's going to put his hands on Ibi's forearms, pull it down, boom, turn around, attack, boom, to the face, boom, to the knee, boom.
Wow. So here we are seeing that by closing the range between your chin and your chest here, it allows your attacker's forearm not to get in that crease.
Yes.
And then you have to pull it down. But when you pull it down, what I like to see, it's almost like a dance.
Yeah.
You're using that person's hand to turn you around to be able to attack back.
Yes. So I think we should just demonstrate that again.
Definitely.
Okay, so Ibi's got Kasim in the hold. He's calm, he's trying to be calm. He tucks his chin in. Right, he pulls the forearms down, he turns, as he turns the arm, he goes with the punch to the face, knee to the groin, boom.
Wow. Okay.
And he runs and he screams for help.
Absolutely. It seems here that there's a common theme in all your activities and all your defense moves, is that you first have to protect yourself from the attacker, then you have to create that distance again, and then you make sure that they're down and you run.
Run.
Absolutely. Thank you again, gentlemen. Before we wrap up, can you show us those moves one more time?
Sure, not a problem. So first we'll start off with deflecting the punch. Boom, elbow to the face, knee to the groin, boom. The second one would be the elbow to the face, boom, Ibi goes down, knee to the face, boom, kick to the face, boom. So that is the second one.
Oh, the combination.
The combination. The third variation was, forgot the third one.
Yes, it was the knee kick, the boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
Trust me, I remember that one.
So when he's So obviously when they're close, so with a close combat, they're trying to wrestle, and they've got him. So he goes repeated times to the groin, boom, 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 until he screams, until he can't anymore, because his body is going to go in shock.
Okay, wow.
And then the fourth one was the heel kick, boom,
Attack from
to the
behind.
knee. So here's a go, boom. Yes. So that one is very good. It's very dangerous. I don't even think for kids don't play around and do this at home.
I think that that's very essential here to remember, South Africa, that all these moves that we're doing is because your life is in danger and there's no other option, there's no other way out. Your captor or your attacker could be close and you need to get away. This is nothing to be played around. This is not anything that's fun and wrestling. No, this is something that's to be safe and taken with maturity. Let's see that last one before we wrap up.
So the last one is obviously where Ibe's got him in a lock. All right, he's calm, he's composed, tucks his chin in, arms on the forearms, pulls the arms down, turns him around, punch to the face, boom, knee to the groin, boom, runs, screams, shouts for help.
That's my part. Thank you so much, gentlemen. I really do appreciate it, Riaz. And thank you so much to you, gentlemen. Risking it all, coming out here on Afternoon Express to share your wisdom with our viewers, which we do not take for granted. This is the time, South Africa. As much as we have to say to all the men, support, protect our women and children. We do not need to be disrespecting each other by hurting each other. We need to love each other and spread that love. But if you do find yourself in a compromising situation, these are the moves that you need to remember, you need to be familiar with, and be brave and courageous. Now let us know on social media using that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments if you'll be trying some of this out. Now we have to remember that in an event or any situation like this, we need to scream, run and shout, and only if necessary, we should try and duplicate the moves that Riaz and the Future Fit team have showed us here today.
New Sensodyne Herbal Multicare. Sensitivity relief with natural herbal extracts.
celebrating their 80th birthday, and as part of the festivities, they're giving you a chance to win your share of 1 million rand in prizes.
Grocery hampers and vouchers are up for grabs daily, while stylish Le Creuset pot sets can be yours weekly.
And the grand prize, a stunning kitchen makeover. To enter, buy any 2 Koo products, dial *120*1987# and follow the prompts.
And remember to keep your till slip as proof to qualify for your awesome prize.
Competition ends on the 13th of November 2020. Terms and conditions apply. Koo, it's the best you can do.
Welcome back, South Africa, and a happy Wednesday to all of you, and welcome back to you, actually. Given our busy lifestyles and on-the-go requirements, sometimes enjoying a healthy and delicious meal becomes more difficult than it should. But then enter Koo and their mouth-watering Mediterranean chickpea and roast pepper salad. Loaded full of protein thanks to the Koo chickpeas and butter beans, this dish is rounded off with a smoky charred peppers and a fresh, zesty herb dressing. The best part is it only takes minutes to prepare and is perfect for work meals, lunch boxes, and speedy snacking. So close your mouths and open your ears, because we're about to show you exactly how to make this delicious recipe in the comfort of your own home with myself and foodie Litemba Koka. Yeah, we're also doing our thing in the kitchen. We're knocking it out.
Knocking out of the park.
Yes, what are you doing? You're making the dressing for us today.
Yeah, I'm making the dressing. So what I have here is your mustard, whole grain mustard.
Okay.
Regular olive oil, oregano to choose your light herbs.
Okay.
I've got salt and pepper, and then your chive is for like little decoration at the end there.
You mentioned light herbs. What herbs would we not use here? Like the heavy...
The heavy, which is, what is it, rosemary?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely don't use
rosemary, thyme, very strong herbs, so they basically overpower everything if you don't know how much of it to put in.
Exactly. Yes, I wouldn't use those. I'd use this, maybe also parsley as well,
Even fresh herbs, I guess, could work, because like we mentioned, it's a zesty, herby dressing. But today, the star of our dish is our Koo butter beans and chickpeas and brine. And the one thing I love about them is that they're high in protein and fiber. And you could even, instead of using them in a salad, you could actually mash it up and make, besides making the usual hummus, you could actually make a dip. We mash it in there.
You can make a dip.
You could make a dip. I mean, even that dressing, we could put that in there, put the chickpeas, make it a little paste that you put on your bread.
On your bread, yes, that would go nice with some cold pressed meat.
Yes, that is so true. But to show people how to do the roast pepper side of our dish. So I've got a nice little full red pepper over here. And one of the ways you could roast your peppers is you could do this, which is normally what people do. You take your pepper, you just put some oil over it, rub it into the pepper, and then you seal it with some foil. And then this is going to go into the oven to bake. What then happens is, the reason I'm sealing it is because you want all the juices from the pepper to basically just swing around in there and basically get nice and juicy. And then it's going to get cooked in this little parcel. So I'm going to put this in here. But this obviously works if you've got time on your hands and you know time is not an issue. But if time is an issue, you've got a second option, which I'm going to show you here. It actually works perfectly. Since we're going into the summer season, sun is out, people want to be on the braai. You could actually do this on your braai, or you could do it in an open flame on your gas grill. You could do that.
You're not going to kill us, are you?
No, I'm not. This guy. So you just put your pepper directly onto the flame, and what that does is it basically creates a charred, it's going to be nice and charred on the outside. People might worry because it's going to go black. Yes, it's going to go black because we want it to basically burn the skin off, but it also is cooking your pepper at the same time. So you've got the charred flavor, you've got the nice flavor of it, and it actually gets nice and sweet. So the flavors of the sweet pepper and the nice briny butter beans, as well as the chickpeas, all of that works perfectly together. And then you've got that zesty dressing that you're making over there, and it all just ties in together. So we're going to start assembling.
This is like a cool summer meal, right?
It is very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And I think it's also because it's nice and light, so you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I'm going to pass out after this. Even though it's high in protein.
You don't want that in the heat.
Even though it's very high in fiber and protein, it is basically light enough to enjoy in the summer days.
Yeah.
If you're picnicking, this is probably one of the best salads to make because it's got all that you need in it. All that you need to do is prepare it ahead of time, chill it in the fridge nicely because I like my salads cold. Chill it nicely and then you can enjoy this with whoever you'd like to. And the one thing I love about this as well is that even though we're using butter beans or the chickpeas today, Koo has such a range that you could use any of their tint. You could use the peas. I actually love their peas.
You love the peas, yeah.
I love the peas. You could use their sweet corn because all of that work perfectly in this
For the
kind.
salad, yeah.
Yes.
Anything can go. It's just, I think it's about your taste buds and what you want in your salad, you know. So I think, yeah, man, if you feel like you want to have peas in it, I think that would be great.
Yeah.
You know.
I think also because the peas and the sweet corn, like I mentioned, would add that additional dimension of sweetness because we've got the nice tanginess of the dressing. So you don't have to add any sugar or honey to it. You basically just add those into your recipe, and that's basically it. So now I'm going to start.
Don't add sugar to your salad.
Do not do that.
Don't do that.
So the rest of the items in our recipe today, we've got some cucumber that I'm cubing up nice and chunky because we also want that texture, because the one thing I love about these Koo chickpeas is that they've got such texture in them. They've been cooked so well to the point where you don't have to worry about it being too hard. Yeah, so it's perfect in here. And then the last thing I'm going to add is a nice zesty red onion that I'm going to thinly slice.
Turn this around. No.
Don't even
worry about it. Okay.
Don't even worry. So I want to show South Africa before I put it in there. So this is how you want it to be. And the trick with this is that once it's inside, once it's nice and cooked, you're going to take your red pepper out, and this is how it's going to look. It is important to take it and put it into a bowl and cover it with the cling wrap immediately, because what that does is that it creates a nice little steam home in there for it to actually cook. And what that means is that the skin of the pepper just comes off like that, and all you've got is a cooked pepper without the skin, because that's also another thing we struggle with. So now the sweetness of the pepper, the sweetness of the tomatoes, those chickpeas in there, all of that just works perfectly together, and it becomes a perfect little salad that you can enjoy for yourself, for your family, anyone that's basically around you. It's a perfect recipe to enjoy. So I'm just going to hoy the rest of our chickpeas in there. But while I do that, could you perhaps add your dressing to our beautiful salad while I go ahead and chop the rest of our salad here?
So I love the dressing.
I'm glad you do. One thing I need to tell you, though, is that Koo is still celebrating their 80th birthday. And as part of the festivities, they're giving you a chance to win your share of 1 million rand in prizes. Grocery hampers and vouchers are up for grabs daily, while stylish luxury Le Creuset pot sets can be yours weekly. And the grand prize, I need a drum roll for this, a stunning kitchen makeover. And to enter, buy any 2 Koo products, dial *120 *1987 hash and follow the prompts. And remember to keep your till slip to qualify for your awesome prize. This competition ends on the 13th of November. T's and C's apply. You can visit koo.co.za for more details. And remember, Koo, it's the best you can do.
I'm very much looking forward to diving into that delicious Mediterranean dish. Guys, whilst you come on over here, I'm going to be reading some social media questions because, as you already know, South Africa, we've been wanting to find out from the top of the show, what would you rather be? Would you rather be beautiful? Yeah, come on through with that food. Don't think you're going to be eating that by yourself. We want to find out from you, South Africa. Would you rather be beautiful and stupid? Yes, it's beautiful, ugly, and stupid. Or would you rather be ugly but intelligent? You see, South Africa, I want all the above. That's why I'm always just like, I don't know. Okay, cool. If we were to just head over here, Ukinelo says, I'd rather be an ugly genius. Yo! Hashtag Afternoon Express. Oh, Lily Key says, this is one super hard question, but I think I'd rather be beautiful and stupid. Beauty is everything for me. I don't know, Lily.
Okay, girl. Okay, beauty. Like I said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I'm going to keep it there.
Yeah, okay, let's keep on reading, South Africa. We've also got Lee Lona, who says, hashtag Afternoon Express. I'd rather be a genius, but ugly. Okay, so we've got someone here, though, that I think I agree with.
Yes.
I just had a sip of my juice, so you know now I can talk properly. Go to our hashtag Afternoon Express. Oh no, I would be a genius but ugly. Yo, I'd rather know everything than be stupid. I agree. I give advice to people who think that they are stupid, ugly, or beautiful or handsome. Guys, work hard to be whatever you want to be. And I have to agree with that. You know, at the end of the day, we gotta be who we want to be, work hard, and we'll be able to achieve. That's what I have to say. But otherwise, Lithemba, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
This dish looks delicious. I mean, foodie extraordinaire, Lithemba, whooping it up with us in the kitchen. And thank you also so much, Dumi, for delivering this delicious meal. Now join us again tomorrow as we show you an exclusive look at what took place at the recent Dr. Peishi Foundation Power Talk Dinner for Women. But until then, Mzansi, good night, stay safe, and happy eating. Goodbye. Clover celebrates spring with exciting giveaways. Look out for selected Clover products in store to stand a chance to win. Made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.